Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this topper using the Cricut machine. So I've already made the base here, so I'm going to show you what to make with this. So we're going to upload an image. So this is an image that I've just taken from the internet of Stitch. We're going to attach that. I always click complex just so that it keeps the best colours. We're going to remove the background, and then that little bit that's at the bottom, we're going to go ahead and delete that. Now what I like to do once I've deleted something by rubbing it out manually is I just like to preview the cut image to make sure that there's nothing that I haven't missed out. So once you're going to done that, accept and continue. So we're going to print and cut this image and add that to our canvas. So I've got two because I already did one, so I thought I would just show you how to attach it. Okay, so there's our image of Stitch. I'm going to go ahead and put in some text. Now I will link the text that I've used here, but I did just go again on the internet and Google the Stitch font. And we're just going to make the 8 big so it fits in that gap between the ear and the leg. And the name for this one is Miley, but you can do it obviously whatever name that you need it to. Depending on the length of the name would depend on the size of the text. Obviously if it's a very long name I would probably do the text a little bit smaller just to keep it in fitting with underneath his feet. We're going to change the colour of this one, so I'm going to take the dark blue, show you how I got that shade, and then advanced, and then you're just going to move it until you've got a blue that you like. So I'm going to show you the blue that I picked, and the colour code for that is there. Again, I'll put all this in the description box down below. I'm going to do the 8 in the same colour. So once you've got that and you're happy with the placement, we're going to select it all. And we're going to do an offset and do the offset at about 1. We're going to apply that, and then we're going to go back in and change that to a basic so that we can contour it. Now the contour will get rid of all the little gaps that you can see. So you can select, or you can just put hide all contours like so, and then we're going to change the colour again to blue, but before we do that, put it as a print and cut, because we're going to print all of this off together. It's going to be a flat. Now if you wanted to do it a double layered, you could leave it as a basic and print them both off separately, but you would then have to put all the letters on as well. So I've just flattened that section so that it all prints out on one sheet, and then I'm just going to reduce it down to be about 4 inches in width because it's to go on a 6-inch cake with some other decorations as well. So next we're going to do the surfboard. So just typing in Hawaiian surfboard, and we're going to take this first one. Now I want to make it pink, so we're going to go in and we're just going to change the colour of it. So if you click the little arrow, you're going to be able to see the different layers that make up this surfboard. And we're going to start to change the colours. So the back of the surfboard, instead of the blue, I want it to be a really nice pale pink. So again, go to advanced. I want it to be sort of this tone, but very pale. So you can see if you want to make exactly the same as me, this is the colour code that you need. And then we're going to go in and change the colour of the flower. Now I want to stay within that same tone, so we're going to click on the light pink. We're just going to make it a little bit darker. Now this original image is just the normal cut image that you would layer up, but I want to be able to go in and print all of this off together. So we're going to select those 2 layers. We're going to delete the brown one, and I want to create a darker pink outline. So again, we're just going to go into the offset, put it at about 0.8. We're going to select that same dark pink. We're going to select everything that we've made, click flatten, and that's going to give us our print and cut image. And I want this to go on the back of like a iridescent silver card. So we're just going to offset at 1 and change it to basic, and then we're just going to select a grey colour. So there's our surfboard. Now what I like to do as I'm making these is I like to just place it all together to see how it's going to look on top of the cake, just to make sure that we've got the right sizes for everything. Now I'd place the board at a little angle. You could place it however you wanted to though, but I just prefer the look of it at a bit of an angle. We're going to arrange and bring that to the front, and that's going to show us roughly what it would look like on the cake. Now next I want to go in to images again, and we're going to put tropical leaves, and we're just going to pick whichever leaf that you like the look of. Now I like sort of like the big leaves that have got the holes in. I just think they look really good when they're cut out with glitter. So we're going to select that, and we're going to do 3 leaves in total. So we're just going to reduce the size of the leaf, probably to about 3, just under 3 inches I would say. That would just give us a little bit more space. So we're going to take a dark green. Now it doesn't matter what specific green that you colour this in. This bit is printed off in glitter card. So I will again put a link in the description box to the glitter that I used. But the green just helps me sort of look at what it's going to look like when it's all together. So we've reduced the size down. I'm going to take the height to 3. And then maybe just a little bit lower at 2.8. I think that looks better. I'm going to copy that twice, and then we're going to invert one of the images. So I want to flip it round. So we're just going to put that back to how it was. I'm going to go flip horizontal, and then that will go at the other side. And then we're going to send that to the back so that we can see what it will look like once it's on the topper. Now you could put all of these together on the back of card. So you would offset everything at 1 and then change that to whatever colour it is that you're going to put it on. But for this one, I wanted it to all sort of like be stuck in individually. So I always like to group it together just so that then I can move the thing around all in one go. Save it before you go ahead and make it. And then make. Okay, so for this one we're going to print and cut, but the basic one, as you can see there, I haven't filled in all of the background on the back of the board. So we're going to go select the board again, and then contour, hide all contours, so that it prints off just that one shape and it doesn't give you all the little bits in the background. So I'm just checking to make sure everything's placed where it should be. We're going to go ahead and print this one. So send to printer. I always never do a bleed and always use the system dialog. This will just allow me to select the print quality of the images that I want. So mine is down as last used settings, but you could have it down as best or whatever your better quality settings are. So you can see, look, there's all the different ones. Print. And then go back to the design space, and then when we do this one, we're going to do it on a medium cardstock. The iridescent silver will again be on a medium cardstock, and then the basic one will be printed using glitter cardstock. So here's all the bits when they've been printed off. So this is the iridescent silver that I was talking about. It gives a really nice effect to the edges of things. I've got these foam squares from Hobbycraft. Now I believe these are the 2mm ones, and I'm just going to stick 4 of those on, and then we're just going to stick this onto the silver bit of the surfboard. Now that's all for this one. There's not much sticking or anything like that because everything is flat. I will show you what it looks like when it's all together. Again, you could attach this to one back of white card, or again the silver card if you wanted to, which would just give you one topper that you would need to stick to one acrylic stick. Whereas for this one, obviously, I've got a few different sticks that would be stuck into the top of the cake. So here's what it looked like when it had a bit of light on it. So you can see that around the surfboard gives off like a rainbow effect, and the glitter looks really effective too. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, don't forget to subscribe and click the like button and share. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please click the links on the screen now. Thanks for watching.